All right, we need to get this preseason coach poll done. But one thing I will actually show really quickly here is if you look at my schedule, my out of conference is filled. So at Akron, at Jacksonville State, and versus Georgia Southern. Talked about this a little bit at the end of the last stream, but OOC is done. The league starts on Friday. So these first 2 weeks will be open. So I'll get my first experience as a Lobo. And then in group play, I'm gonna have to get these games in. Notre Dame already put the beat down on Northern Illinois, so we'll see what we can do against both. And then South Florida, the top 2 teams advance. Probably will lose to Notre Dame. We'll lose to Notre Dame, and we'll see after that. But anyway, coach poll. Don't want to miss out on free points or vote or coaching. Yeah, coach poll. So let's look at it. And let's also open another tab because I need to see the standings so I know who's who. First thing I will do though, Kansas goes number 1. Someone would probably wonder, like, Kansas, why does Kansas go number 1? Kansas, the reigning champ. So by default, out of respect, he starts out at number 1. I feel like that's fair. SMU. Gotta remember what conference they're in. Are they in the AAC? No, they're not in the Big 12. I don't remember what conference they're in. I really need to get used to some of this stuff. They're not in the Sun Belt. I don't know why I thought they were in the Big 12. Where are they? It's actually a good question right now. I don't know what conference they're in. And that's going to affect my poll. Oh, right here. The ACC. I'm an idiot. Block M is a new coach, so it's not the same coach. So I think from here, we can just kind of go off of overall ratings. So I wanted to pay respects to the guys that were in the championship game first and foremost. But the initial poll is always the hardest one because you don't know. You just don't know. New teams, new coaches, everything changes. One thing I do know, Bama's still really good on this game, and Big Mike is one of the best. So Bama can go number 2. Shell went to Oregon. He was in the playoffs. Oregon also was a really good team. Nebraska did stay, Spider. So I'll definitely show him some love as well. And then Ohio State. Ohio State. Well, I'll go Nebraska number 3 because he did have a good showing. I'll go Oregon number 4. And put Ohio State in the 6th spot. Don't tell Crazy Eyes he might not like that. Big 12, I don't really want to go with anyone there. ACC, there's some good teams, but I won't go there quite yet. I'm trying to look at some of the coaches and see who. Oh, Notre Dame, duh. I could go with him at number 5 because he kept his school. So that's an easy top 5 there. Guys that were all in the playoffs. Ohio State number 6. Georgia, you might be mad at me for this one, but Georgia numbers. Actually, I'll swap them. Georgia 6. And Ohio State 7. Okay. I just refuse to vote for Oklahoma that high. I know that sounds petty, but I just can't do it. What else do we have? I'm trying to look at some of these coaches. The Conference USA has a lot of new schools. I just can't vote for Colorado that high. I just can't.
Now Roland with a chance to give the Cardinals a lead for the first time tonight. Which he does. Is it gone? Yes!
Only 7 years? Wow.
Appreciate the resub, Wicked. Haha, Bo, you're funny. I don't know who to vote next. Do I vote Michigan? I'm trying to stay away from just voting Big Ten and SEC schools, but I feel like it's going to end up being the case. Who would I vote next? I'm trying to look at the coaches too. There's some really good coaches. I can't vote for a mid-major this high yet. It'll come, but not yet. Wisconsin. Some really good coaches. Like the talent has been spread around some. I'll go with Penn State next. I'll vote Penn State number 8. All right. I guess. I mean, the guy that has Colorado did really well too, because he won the MAC last season. So I guess I'll vote Colorado number 9. It's nothing personal if you ever see this video, but I just hate CU. So please don't take offense. Don't beat me down for this later. Go with Florida State number 10. Sure, they'll do much better here than they are in real life. Rough start to the season. SEC shorts made it great though. Who else? I'll still vote for SMU. Had a really good season. I mean, they were the runner-up. The team was. It's a different coach, but still a really good program to take over. Go back to the SEC. Put Missouri there. And then I'm going to put... I was thinking about putting Florida next. Yeah, Florida had a good season. The coach did. Oh, Tennessee. Tennessee had a good season. Could have put him. I'll move Florida down a couple spots. Put him at 16. New coach, I believe. So, New Hope. Okay, so that still leaves a couple of spots free. Huh. Michigan. That's really low for Michigan because they're still a solid team on the game, but whatever. Baylor. Baylor had a good season. He was a runner-up in the MAC. Well, I don't even think he was a runner-up. I don't think he got the... Yeah, he was a runner-up. Because Toledo was the one that didn't get to play. We got that. I don't really know who else in the ACC I would vote for, honestly. Virginia Tech, the drip god of the NDL. Number 17. We go back to the Big 12 in Utah. Maybe a little low, but Utah at 18. Good coach, good offensive mind. A lot of weapons at that school too. So, and honestly, he's one of the reasons why I didn't take Utah State. I was trying to have a more relaxed schedule. I just, yeah, Oklahoma. Oh my God, Texas. Well, it's a preseason poll. I'm not going to stress about it too much. Texas. And there's another team I was looking at. It was Oklahoma, wasn't it? Yeah. Vote for LSU here. And then I'm going to save my last 5 spots for mid-majors. So, going to the mid-major conferences. You've got the MAC, which is pretty much all new coaches. Western Michigan, he won a bowl game with... we were supposed to play. It was a sim one. He had CSU, sorry, Colorado State. Conference USA. Maybe I won't. AAC. Maybe Tulsa. No one in Conference USA that stands out off the top of my head in the MAC. I'll vote Central Michigan. He took them with the number 2 pick overall, so I'll give him a vote. That's a ballsy one. I'll slide in Coastal Carolina. They had a really good season last year. In the Mountain West, I'll give a shout out to my buddy IROC because he was the runner-up in the Mountain West last season, so I'll give him a vote. The Pack, and I have Coastal Carolina here. And I'll add Texas State because they have the reigning the reigning Heisman in the league. Good Lord, dude ran for over 3,000 yards. Actually quite ridiculous, and I put the wrong Texas team. Am I blind? There we go. And then just got to swap Air Force. And out of respect, solely out of respect, I already voted Nebraska. I'll vote Kentucky. Just for respect. And my coach poll is done. Preseason poll done. The ranking should be released tomorrow. And then we'll see. We'll see if I got any votes. Probably not. I shouldn't. And then we'll go from there.